And we're about to get started. Almost. Just waiting for Nightbot to load up here momentarily.
God, that smells nice.
All right, how's everyone doing?
What up?
That was very energetic.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
Hi.
No,
I'm,
much
like,
better.
Knocking my microphone around. I'm so excited.
All right.
Why don't you just tell me what movie you'd like to see?
Welcome to Movie Phone.
This is Movie Phone. Oh,
How's everyone doing?
what up, y'all?
As you can see, we were doing some giveaways tonight.
Swag.
Still up in the air. Scruffy City Aquatics, your comment disappeared somewheres out into the ether. You told me to watch a certain episode of Sasquatch Chronicles, and I cannot find that comment anywhere now.
I'll show you where it is.
You know where it is?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was episode 944.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I know where it is. I just saw it, oddly enough.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, well, never mind.
Never mind, buddy. Got it. I'll help him out.
Nightbot is a cuss word for Fish Fam Link, but Fish Fam Link can't do what Nightbot does, can it? I don't know. I installed Nightbot for the giveaway, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we're just going to ask trivia questions.
Yeah.
Fish related.
I'll be having backup questions.
Trivia questions.
In the back of my brain. How about that?
There you go.
There's nothing occupying that space right now, so it's fine.
Matt, can't believe Bob didn't use the Fish Fam Link giveaway tool. Well, you know, I'm not very well versed in that apparently, so
I wasn't aware myself, so it's not like
somebody
I would know.
could tell me about this stuff because I hate installing additional crap.
That's the worst. I don't want to install 50 things to make one thing work, and I feel like you have to do that with a lot of stuff nowadays. It's annoying.
Now I have something to look forward to after the stream, and that's getting rid of Nightbot that I've never used except for this one time. And I don't even know it's going to work, but the first giveaway is going to be at 5:15.
Oh,
so we've got
goodness.
6 gift cards to give away. I never really know how to do it. Do you do one big gift card, or do you do multiple smallers?
Yeah.
You never know. You can't. You know.
What's more enjoyable? Like, what? I don't even know myself because I don't really win a lot of stuff. So, but like, what's better? You want the whole thing paid for? Like, for me, I'd be excited just to not pay shipping. You know what I mean? Like, that's for me though. But I don't know. Everybody's different. It all depends. It's all relative.
Aren't we watching the Sasquatch Chronicles right now? Working on it. Haven't shaved in a while.
It's been a minute.
The good news is this Nightbot fails, so interesting. Wowzers, it's Christmas already. Can you believe it?
It's that time of year.
A few weeks away. We're still undecided if we're going to stream on Christmas because it does fall on a Monday. And I don't know.
You guys watch us if we stream?
I'm thinking we still will, but it's still up in the air.
Have some festive clothing on or something.
I made it finally. Kent's Fish, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Mike, good to see you. Hi, Bob and Chelsea. Exciting giveaways.
Yes, they are. They are exciting. I have to agree with that. I'd be happy to get any of them. So, yay. Exciting.
Multiple share the wealth. Yeah, so I got a $50 gift card for Dansfish. I got 2 $25 gift cards from Aquarium Co-op. I've got 2 $25 gift cards to the Wet Spot and also a $50 gift card to the Wet Spot. And that's what we are giving away today. Yes. And we are here also to talk about fish. So if you have fish or aquarium related questions between us two and the chat, there's plenty of knowledge here to get that answered. Or a lot of people to say, I don't know. But either way, ask away. There are no dumb questions, no questions too new, no questions too old.
Nope.
It's been a long time since I've got how many of these can I fit in here, or what can I put in here? Those used to be the only questions we get, and now we never get them.
I'd have some interesting answers.
And now inevitably someone's going to say, how many Oscars can we put in a 10-gallon tank?
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it.
Does Nightbot accept entries from mobile? I would have no idea. This is the
Yeah,
first time I've ever used it. I would assume so.
I feel like everything now should. I mean, the way things are set up, I feel like it's optimized for mobile in a lot of situations, right? Most things are.
So it says that there are already some eligible. Oh, wait. I think.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. All right. So the keyword is Coop, co-op. And I think you have to do the little
What?
uh
Dash?
oh my gosh. Exclamation point.
Oh.
Co-op. I think is what you have to do. I'm copying Dan here, so hopefully that's right.
Oh.
Because that's what he does.
Is that like required for Nightbot? Is that what it is? I don't get it.
Rocky and Miles, get off the stage. Stop spamming emotes. Don't pay any attention to those. Emotes are allowed here. I don't know how to turn that off. This has already got to go. Like, I'm already over Nightbot.
Whew. Yeah, that's doesn't look like
No
it's
dash.
fun.
Sorry, here, I'll type it. Where's my chat here?
Exclamation mark co-op.
Oh, it's pound. I'm sorry, pound co-op. That's right, pound co-op.
Hashtag co-op.
Pound co-op. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm new. It's my first day streaming on YouTube,
Really,
all right?
I'm allowed to be dumb at this stuff.
My first time.
Whoa.
Why did I think it was exclamation point?
It's a lot of.
Again, we're not going to roll for another 7 minutes, but
Yeah.
double entries don't count. Just one and one word.
One and done, y'all. One and
Pound co-op. Here, I'll put in chat what to say. This is pretty neat. Oops.
done. Yeah, good job.
There. This is the correct format. Should pop up. Everyone's getting it right, though.
Yeah, looks good. I think this isn't everyone's first rodeo. with this
And
kind of stuff.
I do want to give a huge shout out to Corey and Aquarium Co-op and all their crew. They have been way more supportive of this channel than necessary. They've done so much for me and now us. I'm super appreciative. They hardly ever ask for anything in return. And I just want to say thank you to Aquarium Co-op. You've been here from the start, and you've always been supportive. And obviously, a big thank you to that goes to Corey, and then the rest of the crew, Candy and Zenzo, always helpful. All of them. I don't even know how many people work there now, but it is kind of weird walking into the warehouse and no one knowing who you are when you used to be able to walk into the co-op and everyone knew who you are. So they're getting they're getting to be a pretty big company, and I'm very proud to have been able to sit on the sidelines in the background and see it grow from your point of view and also from behind the scenes. So it's been very neat. It's been a very neat little ride, and super appreciative. And that's all I got to say about the co-op right now. Co-op is the biz. Love the co-op. Absolutely. And they're going to be, he's waiting for us to give him the green light to come and film a fish room tour. So that'll be pretty exciting. We're redoing a bunch of tanks in the fish room right now. So we're getting them all scaped. We had no hardscape. We ran out of wood, plenty of river rocks and stuff. But, I wanted some other types of rocks too. And Corey was like, just come and get some wood. I got you. The co-op where nobody knows your name. Oh, man. Isn't Danny at the warehouse? Danny no longer works for the co-op. She's kind of taken a step back from the aquarium hobby. She still has her fish room, but is more towards focusing more on homesteading now. So she's got like chickens and all kinds of stuff. Can't stop watching your Dan's fish tour. And there's 2 of them now. How sweet is that? Did it pause? Oh, no, you just haven't moved in a while. Those rainbows drool. I agree. How many Ranchu goldfish can I keep in a 40-gallon tank? None.
1, if that, for like 6 months.
Yeah, they're going to get pretty big.
And then you're going to want like 100 or more gallons. If you're going to keep like a few of them, which I had Ranchus, I'd keep a few of them, and you need like 125 probably would be good for like 4, 5.
Well, that one works, so that's cool. Thank you. Oh, hey, at Candy Overalls. Thank you again. Much appreciated. Entirely unnecessary. All right. Not sure what's going on there, but I'll take it. Just received my co-op order today. What fish do you never have good luck with? Rummy nose tetras.
Checkerboard cichlids.
That's a good one. Any of them, right?
Maculatus. Yeah, the spade tails or the filamentosis, which is just like the common ones you see. They do well for like 2 months and then they just start dying off. It drives me nuts. Mm-hmm. But I've heard a lot of people have that experience with them, not just me. So makes me feel a little bit better.
Mine's rummy nose. I love rummy nose tetras, but I'll probably never buy them again. They always just die off. Like, again, same thing.
Yeah.
Except it's like from the start. See, I don't like that Nightbot is now deleting messages.
What? That's odd.
Yeah.
Why is it? How do you even tell that it's doing that?
I don't know. This will be a one and done thing for Nightbot. I can already tell. Like, I'm over it.
It's weird.
I'm surprised Bob didn't say panda cories because my last batch of panda cories are doing amazing.
Yeah, they're doing great.
That I got from the Fish Room ABQ, who owns the Fish Room in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So if you're in that area, go check out his store.
They came in looking really well. I mean, they were young, but they looked so good. It was like they couldn't. I remember looking at them going, oh, yeah, nothing's going to go wrong with these. They're great.
And they're spawning. However, they're in with loaches. So free egg food. And there's the Fish Room right there, who I'm talking about. I've gotten a new plant the other day. Samolis I cannot read that.
Parvilius?
Red. That's interesting. Can you post a picture in my Facebook group? I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, Ruben, checkerboard cichlids are very cool and they're extremely fun. They're very tiny cichlids with big personality, but they're tough. If you did ever get some and have luck with them, I'd love to know, because I have not known anyone other than Justin at Ocean Aquarium in San Francisco who kept them successfully. That's where I got mine from too. And I know they were well started. He'd had them forever, and that's why I felt so bad when they died, because I drove down there specifically to get them. He got me a pair. He had to empty a whole tank, and they died. And I don't have that happen to me. Like, if anything, more things live for me than they should, I feel like. So I know that it's something weird.
That was a really good question. Thank you. JD Parker says, I love my Rominos. Going on years now, doing great. I wonder if you're soft water. I don't have soft water anymore.
It's hard. Yeah.
I unfortunately have hard water, which I do not like.
No.
Respect my authority.
I mean, Remino's really pretty. I've never had luck with them either. To be fair, I only try to keep them like one time. So
Nightbot turning into Skynet over here. Looking to get Shelly's next. You can't go wrong there. Well, wouldn't you know, it's 5:15, and we're going to roll this son of a gun. How many people are here? Where is that at? Wow, almost 200. All right. Your last chance to get hashtag co-op. There's a lot of people registered, so I'm going to roll it and see what happens. I already know who won. Is it going to show it in chat?
It must, because...
Did it show it and I just missed it?
I don't know, because look, he's aware.
Why do I not see Nightbot anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it either, but like...
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Eric
okay,
Wyrock won the giveaway.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats, buddy.
Dude. Right on.
So, if you could send Zen Ginger a message and tell her your email, then I'll get that sent out to you. Sorry, Zen. That's the best way I think I know to verify that Eric is Eric. Right? Zen, is that okay? We'll do another one here at like, I don't know, 5:25. And you're not going to have to re-enter, so you're still entered. Still shows everyone is being entered. So we're good. For all the new people, hashtag co-op. I do like that, though. That's actually pretty cool. And I do like that it's spamming my affiliates. That's cool. But I don't like that it deletes people's comments. That's annoying. What is your favorite food? My kiddo is asking, like, favorite food for me to eat or favorite fish food? My favorite food for me to eat, probably a good like Wagyu New York steak. It's probably my favorite. Otherwise, like snack type food, like beef jerky. My favorite fish food. I don't know if I have a favorite fish food. I do have a favorite brand, and it's Extreme right now. What about you? Favorite food for both you and fish? Let's just do both.
My favorite food, I love sushi. I do. I'm one of those people, and I specifically love Makuni, and I specifically love their barbecue tuna. So if I'd eat that every day for the rest of my life if I could. My favorite food to feed my fish, I really like bug bites. I had a lot of luck with bug bites over the years. I did that thing where I bought all the high-end brands and fed my fish, alternated, and I just went with what they wanted and what they seemed to look the best and have the best health with, and for me, bug bites worked really well. So the cichlid formula or the tropical formula doesn't really matter. It's just they're really high quality. They have black soldier fly larva, which is a really good feeder, so I really like them. How many mystery snails should you buy to make them lay eggs, and what's a good size tank to make them? They'll lay no matter what. Mystery snails, they just lay eggs. I had one, and it laid eggs in a 40 breeder and a 20. They'll lay wherever. They don't care. They go right above the water line and lay them like on the rim of the tank normally. So if you want them, you have to then remove the egg sac and put it in like a moist box, and then they'll hatch.
Claire says a fish keeper who loves sushi.
Every single person who knew I kept fish and that was like, oh, you eat sushi, and I'm like, yeah, fish are delicious.
That's all right. I did a lot of fishing as a kid, and I just got back into it last year. So
to be fair, I don't keep saltwater fish, which is for the most part what I'm eating. So I don't ever eat I'm not eating rainbow fish. I'm not eating
we're not
eels.
eating ornamental fish here, folks.
No. I look at them while eating sushi because they're generally in the sushi restaurant, so I make eye contact with the fish while I eat them, but whatever. It's delicious.
Bug bites sting too much. In my experience, the smellier the food, the more the fish like it.
Yeah, that's why I forget what the brand was that I had tried, but I had fed bug bites for a long time, and I tried a different brand. They flat out would not eat it. I laughed. I was like, wow, I've created these monsters, because I immediately started feeding bug bites again, and they were eating regularly. I don't know, that's what they liked. So
any experience with New Life Spectrum? Yes, I think they have some of the best ingredients, and all my fish eat it. I used to be a really big fan of New Life Spectrum until I met the owners, and then also they jacked up the price. Like, this was pre-COVID, so this is pre-COVID jacking up prices. And both of those experiences kind of turned me off.
This was a New Life Spectrum food dish. I
Nice.
took that off. That's so funny.
But I used to really love it. I'm supposed to be getting some Sarah food because I think Sarah food was really good. They changed their formula, and then everybody hated it, and I think they changed it again. So I think I'm getting some to try because I used to really love Sarah food. So I hope I do get sent some to try because I would love to try it again. I love fish, and I would definitely keep the same fish I love to eat. Yeah, so when I was younger, I think I was in junior high, my dad had one of the big blue above ground tubs or whatever, like big. I think it's like 1,000 or 1,200 gallons, and we would raise trout in them, and then,
And you know what happens after you raise trout.
You know what happens.
You eat them.
But hey, it was always the
Whack
best.
'em on the head.
Always the best tasting trout there is.
I mean, it's like with any animal. If you raise it and it's done right, it tastes better. But yeah, I've never eaten I don't know. I'm trying to like I said, rainbow fish. I'm just trying to think of any fish that I would have potentially eaten that I kept. No, not even close. Not even close.
The locals eat rainbow fish in Papua New Guinea.
I believe that.
Papua New Guinea. I saw it. They use small arrows to hunt them. Kind of cool. That's interesting, but I feel like that's a lot of work for not very much payoff.
Yeah, but maybe they're I don't know, because sardines, you can eat the whole thing. Their bones are soft, so.
Not a lot of meat on those bones.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so.
I just ordered some legit food. I do have some of Mike's food, but I haven't tried it yet.
It's not even. Yeah, we still have it. It's not open yet.
Emily says, I'll get some Sarah shipped your way soon. All right.
We have so much food to feed. Like, it's like, we like to mix it up. That's the other thing.
Corey ate discus. That's true. I also think he ate plecos, like the common plecos. I might be wrong.
Didn't somebody eat piranha? Like,
are those T-barbs? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
The barbs that I think those were the leprinus, weren't they?
Yeah.
The spotted leprinus?
Spotted leprinus.
Yep, that's what.
If we're talking about the same one.
Yeah, I think it.
Hikari. Hikari to me is like the McDonald's of fish food.
They'll all eat it, but it's not necessarily the best.
It's not something that I would feed regularly. But I do use, what are the worms? Viber bites?
Yeah, Viber bites.
I do enjoy Viber bites, but again, I only feed them about once a week. And Extreme actually has a version of Viber bites that I don't know if that's on the market yet. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, but I just did, so screw it. It's out there now.
But
I think it's out there. I don't know.
Most fish like that. I had some fish that would not eat Viber bites, but most of my fish liked them.
The wet spot is out of blueberry tetras. Everyone is out of waddy eye.
Well, they would be out of them again too, because like everyone's now seen what ours look like, and I'm sorry, they're ridiculous. They look amazing, and I'd love anyone to say otherwise.
We have a video that's going to come out maybe next week. I'm not sure, if not the week after. Just a profile on the waddy eye. So they are the best looking inexpensive tetra, bar none. There's nothing even remotely close in that price range.
And they hold their own against the really expensive tetras too. Like against the $30 and $40 tetras, they look better than I think some of those. So
yeah, Jacob knows Wigglers, Extreme Wigglers.
That's what it was.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm glad I didn't blow the lid, because they just sent me a bunch of food to
I
try
know.
out, and they're like, "Don't tell anyone."
A lot
and
of it's like, yeah.
I was like, "Oops, I hope the Wigglers wasn't one of those."
Yeah, no, thank God.
I can't keep track.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. That is a true statement.
Corey tested the Extreme vibration bites and didn't love them. I have them in the fish room, and I honestly don't notice a difference. But Corey and I keep completely different fish, so you know.
Regina wants to know what I think of the red line tetra. I really like red line tetras. I think they're
Is
very
that the
cool.
Amapiensis?
Very pretty. Very pretty.
I think there's two. I think there's Amapiensis. I think there's also a red line.
There's hold on.
Because the common name
which one I'm thinking of.
for those is Amapa tetra.
Hey buddy, what's up? You've been there for like 10 minutes.
Hey, come over here.
He was being really good for a second. No one would have even known.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, look. We were both right. They're red line tetra, Amapiensis.
Okay. Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, they're really cool. They remind me, so what they remind me of, my watermelon tetra, the Hemigrammus caeruleus, when they're not fired up, they look very similar to that. With less of a line and more of like overall pink color.
All new watchers, you have 1 minute to get your pound co-op to be entered into a $25 gift card.
Oh, it's $5.25, y'all. Get it together.
I would like to say all these were donated as well, so shout out to my 3 favorite fish companies.
Very thoughtful, very nice.
Nightbot needs to hush. Oh, what'd they do now? Why is it BJ getting? Yeah, I'm like, I don't care about emoji spams. A lot of people do, but
oh, is it just random stuff? I don't know.
And apparently Nightbot cares, but I started. Hey, buddy, you moved my green screen.
He does that almost every time.
And you're not even on the screen anymore.
That's what he does.
Come get some screen time,
Why
buddy.
can't I find Moncausea costas anywhere, please? They seem really common. Yeah, you know what? Stuff like that, though, that I've noticed, especially recently, stuff out of South America, common stuff that used to be really easy that you'd see all the time, you're not seeing as much. I don't know if it's they're having trouble getting stuff out. I've heard from a lot of people that, like, different fish stores back in Sacramento, at least, they were saying they were having more difficult time getting stuff out of South America. So I don't know, maybe the more common tetras like that are affected. It's possible.
BJ, you're not doing anything wrong. This is just my first time using Nightbot, and I don't know how to. I don't know. It's set on like
it's doing
major
like,
strict mode, and I don't know.
It's taking it upon itself to just take stuff off that it
spam
shouldn't.
protection.
Oh
yeah, here we go. Okay, I got it. Okay,
yeah,
disable that. Disable that.
No, it all makes
Keeping
sense.
that. Disable that.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. That shouldn't happen anymore.
Okay, hopefully that fixes it. And now we're gonna run the giveaway, and maybe we're not.
It's anticlimactic, isn't it?
Where'd it go?
Same right now in Africa, hard to get set. Africa has always, I mean, no, that's not true. Back in the day, it was a lot easier, but for a very long time, Africa, specifically the Congo, not all of Africa, but the Congo, it's very difficult to get things out of. That's why everything's always been so expensive that comes from the Congo, or it's been expensive for the last 20 years. I mean, back in like, I want to say like the 70s, a lot of the Congo fish that we see now were very common and were everywhere, and now they're nowhere.
You only need to pound a co-op for the co-op giveaway. Next, it'll be different. So like, when I do the Dansfish one, we'll change it because that just makes sense.
Because it's not the co-op. So.
All right. Well, we're gonna roll it and see what happens. Tristan.
Drum roll. Hey.
Tristan Sheldon has won the giveaway. If you are still here.
Tristan. Where are you at?
Do you have your... We should probably write this down.
Yeah. Here, I'll make a note.
I got the first one because that one's easy.
Yeah, it's Eric, right? And
Tristan
he spells
has...
it like my
I'm going to do what Dan
brother-in-law.
does. You have 1 minute to chime in chat or we're going to roll again.
That's funny. I already had Eric written in my notes because my brother-in-law's name's Eric. And it's spelled like that.
Tristan is here. He's just got to say something.
Tristan could be a girl.
Or she has to say something.
It could be either.
It has to say something. I don't know.
Say something, Tristan. Sorry, not to.
Hey-o, there's Tristan.
Not to yell at you or anything.
All right, Tristan. So what you want to do is email steenfottaquatics@gmail.com and just say that you won the $25 gift card.
Winner, chicken dinner.
And, oops, did it again.
Exciting stuff going on here.
Keyword, there we go.
He spells it right. Yeah, I know, right? I remember that being, like, my sister was, I was texting her and she spelled her husband's name wrong. And I was like, you know, you just spelled your husband's name wrong. She's like, I'm talking to text. I'm sorry. And I was like, well, they're unaware of the correct way to spell it then.
Again, that email, steenfottaquatics@gmail.com. Same as my channel name. Super easy.
Yep.
And we'll get that sent out to you as soon as you email us and after the stream. Not during.
Yeah, sorry. We're not stopping to do that.
Liquid Zoo says, Bob, if you need any help verifying the person that emails you is the person... We just need a way to message Liquid Zoo.
Matt,
Matt,
need to make this easier.
Yeah.
Like,
are we Facebook friends? I don't even know. If we are, then maybe we should chat.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I don't use Facebook that much anymore. Matt is the CIA of Fish Fam. I'm starting to believe it.
Really though, that's pretty cool. I track every chatter. I know, I like that. I find you.
Robert Johnston says, any clever ways to cover up the back 2 inches of your glass lid without the plastic cover that comes with it? Well, I'm going to tell you the ghetto way, and that's the people that use tape.
Oh, yeah, you
like
can.
people just put packing tape. I don't like doing that.
Use cellophane. That also kind of looks janky, but you can do it.
Yeah, I don't. If I was to do that now, I have so many. Shouldn't I be green? I only have 2 memberships.
What?
I think maybe your membership ran out then. I'm not sure. I have so many. What am I trying to say? The twin wall.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
The twin wall panels from Home Depot. Like I've got
panels.
so much scrap of that stuff. Like I could easily just cut off like a 2-inch strip.
Yeah.
But you can buy glass at like Home Depot, Lowe's, in like small like 2x2 sections, and then just cut off a 2-inch part. You could also like go to a glass shop and they'll probably just do it for free.
They might even give you remnants at that point. I know, like I worked in construction, and a lot of places like that, they'll cut other big pieces and have these little pieces left over and be like, yeah, you can have it for 50 cents. Like, what do we want this for?
Yeah, then the next big super chat I get, that's going to go towards glass lids. We got a glass shop here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have all custom lids made,
We need
custom
lids
glass lids made
sure.
because my dehumidifier fills
Can't
up
keep up.
like in an hour.
Yeah. It's kind of a joke.
Just posted the plant on the Facebook page. All right, I'll take a look at it. You're up. I'm busy.
Okay. Hey, Steenfott Aquatics. I have a 29 tall with a pleco, a dwarf blue gourami, and some violet cories. I want to get some schoolers. What do you suggest? Rummy nose tetra, cardinals, something else. I always, when people ask about schooling fish, I always want to know, like, what type of colors do you like? Because really it comes down to that and how big do you want. But for what you have, I mean, I don't know what type of pleco it is, but like the powder blue gouramis and the violet cories, you could do so many different things. Like, I'm trying to think of an affordable option. You could do rummy nose. You could, I mean, those are definitely, if you like the way those looks, yes, you could do those. That would be fine. Cardinals, something like that. But if you want other color, I mean, you could do, I'm trying to think of like, well, if you could find them, you could do the wad eyes like we have. That would work in there. But I don't think they're anywhere right now. You have any fun tetras you'd like to suggest that could go into a 29-gallon?
With pleco, dwarf blue gouramis, and some violet
there.
cories, similis. I want to get some schoolers. What do you? I mean, I'm a sucker for ember tetras.
Yeah, that's a good one. There you go.
Sorry, I didn't even hear what you suggested, but
I said wad eye, but you can't find them right now. I'm gonna just suggest those to everybody because they're so cheap and they're so cool. But I have a feeling they're gonna be hard to find now.
There's nothing wrong with ember tetras, and also I would maybe take a peek at some rasboras, like the neon green rasboras. Probably one of the prettiest fish out there.
That's true.
There's the neon red rasboras now. There's so many cool rasboras they're going to be a bit smaller, but that just means you can get a larger school of them.
Truth.
So the next giveaway is going to be for the wet spot. So it's just going to be pound wet spot. That
Boom.
easy. Pound or hashtag if you're a young buck. Wet spot.
My struggle to read is a real struggle. Oh yeah, you got a Curtis said he got a 4x8 sheet of 6mm greenhouse panel for $60. You can just cut that up. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that is a good option.
But I personally don't like the greenhouse panels because it's like, is it that wavy stuff? Because then
you're talking. Yeah.
It doesn't like sit
It doesn't
flat.
seal.
Yeah. I prefer it.
I think there's different
sealed.
types, but I mean, I know there's different types, but I know what you're talking about, and that is a very common type. Jesus.
I'm glad somebody got it.
What?
Pound the wet spot.
I didn't even hear you say that, so I definitely would have got it. I got it. I got it. Oh my God.
Neon green rasboras and a blackwater are on the list for future setups.
That is a
or like
nice.
tannins, like, they look really good in tannin
They
tank.
look so good.
And this is again for the $25 wet spot. The $50 ones are going to be the last ones.
Yeah.
You guys have to wait to the end to get the $50 ones.
Scruffy City said it's not all wavy. Right, it's not all wavy, but a lot of them are to be like the ones the kits that you get, the cheaper ones, the less expensive ones. Those are generally that wavy material.
Holy smokes, we got a super chat.
Oh my goodness. What's happening?
Regina Phalanges, thank you so much.
Aw,
$25. That's very generous.
Very nice.
Glass
Thank you,
lid or
Regina.
auto fund?
The autos.
Probably auto's going to come first.
Let's be real.
The dual wall polycarbonate panel seals pretty well. I'm so glad, like, in my storage, I have sheets of those things that I bought before COVID because they were under $20 a panel before COVID, and now they're what, like $40 or $45?
It's ridiculous how much materials are because I know you need them.
Just missed the start of the stream, but was worth it because I had tacos.
Taco Monday.
And Curtis Schindler coming with the $1 super chat.
Thanks, buddy.
Right on schedule. Thanks so much.
All towards the autos.
All right, everyone got their things in. Let's just do this.
Do it.
That crap has gotten expensive. I know.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be so much fun to DIY just because how cheap it was.
DIY is not cheap. No. DIY is generally more expensive now than in just buying it, which is unfortunate.
I think I just paid $45. I think that's what they are here, $45, and it just makes me angry.
Yeah. Yep.
Can anyone seen these words? Did YouTube silence me again?
I see them.
Shadow band.
You're there.
All right, here we go. Rolling it. Roll it. Here, you click it this time. Click. No, you moved the cursor.
Oh, did I? Oh, I did it with one hand or one finger. That's why. There we go. Hey,
Peter.
Peter, where you at? Has won the giveaway. I like the way it announces it. It's very official.
And don't worry, we're gonna do another one.
Yep.
You don't need to re-enter. You're already entered.
You've already been entered to win. Yay, Peter.
Just waiting for Peter. Peter's got 1 minute. Liv Driscoll with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much.
Lid fund. Aw, thank you. That is specified for the lids. I like it when it's specified. Makes it easy.
What happened to the draft fund? Like, I haven't gotten anything for the draft fund in a while.
Draft fund's on hold until the autos are in the tank, buddy.
Oh, autos first?
The autos are in the tank before the draft fund continues. Put it like that.
Peter, pumpkin eater.
I was going to say that.
That's what I was going to say, but I'm sure Peter's heard that like a billion times.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to be that guy and do that, but now I want to again.
Has he said anything yet? I haven't seen anything.
Peter, where are you?
Countdown's going. Let's at Peter. He's here.
Peter,
he's in chat.
Say something.
All you got to do is say something.
Anything. Say anything.
What's that from? Is that a movie?
It's a movie.
Oh.
Say anything.
Is it a good movie?
It's where he holds the boombox to the girl in the front yard.
Oh.
One of the most famous movie scenes of all time. Yeah, that's Say Anything.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
That's the John Cusack.
I've seen obviously.
Right, everyone's seen it. Yep. Movies like that, like, it's a good movie, but is it as good as I think everybody builds it up to be? Not in my opinion, but I mean, it's good.
My name is Peter Griffin.
Gosh, is it really?
Have we seen Peter yet? Am I just blind?
I don't see Peter. Peter, where are you?
Well, guys, this past weekend I was able to get some Placidochromis Electra, Copetochromis Borlei, which are some of my favorite, and Pseudomygil Gertrude.
Nice.
Peter. Peter what? There he is. Peter Santiago. Be sure to send an email to steenfottaquatics@gmail.com. And
you're a winner, my friend.
Just put in the comment there that you're the $25 winner for the wet spot. Andrew R. coming through for the giraffe fund with the $20 super chat.
You know what?
Screw your autos.
It's fine. It's
Screw
fine.
the
I'll
autos.
find a way to funnel it over. It's okay. Oh, I'm going to change that line item. I'm a project manager. It's what I do. I change line items as needed. So we'll see.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate it.
That was very nice. Thank you.
Very nice. And yes, still pounding the wet spot for the next one.
Now it's really funny.
In a couple minutes.
Oh, boy.
I like the story. I was thinking of releasing the story of how it became named the wet spot.
I liked it. It was perfect.
In a short.
It was perfect, yeah.
Because it's a good, short little story that I could get into it under a minute.
I think he enjoyed telling the story. It was because it was very succinct, but it's funny.
Succinct.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that word since Secret of the Ooze.
Such a good one.
It's the last time I heard that word.
I'm very it's a compliment to me that is the last time. I like that. I'm happy about that. Creative accounting. Indeed, my friend, creative accounting. That's what we'll call it.
Oh, here's the old school. You know, Ruben's been around for a while. When is the polar bear swimming adventure happening?
Oh, boy.
I think there was someone that worked at a zoo that could make that happen. And
really?
Then, yeah, and then...
Oh, I'd do it, for sure.
They actually emailed me. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, so I don't remember. And I emailed back, and I think we just kind of stopped talking.
Aw. Well, jeez.
Zonky or Buzz? There's a lot of funs going on here,
Oh,
and we're hitting them all today.
The Zonky is a good fun. I mean, Zonkies are cool, so I'm not mad at that. Oh. I'm not mad at any. I'd take any animal. Literally, you could bring any animal to me and say, do you want this? And I'd be like, yes.
That's why I'm here, folks.
We're all pet people.
Those puffers on the green screen are so cute.
Wait, which ones were they? Who was it? Was it the
Congo?
Yeah, they are so cute. They're my
There might be Amazons on this background too.
I like Amazons, but not as much as I like the spotted Congo. Hell yeah.
I've still never been to the wet spot, and it's only 15 minutes away.
Go.
That's hardcore, Mystery Snow Gardens.
You should go. It's a great store. I really like it. I think that I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it 1,000,001. They have some really beautiful display tanks that are really inspiring, which sounds so like, but they really is. They have beautiful tanks with really cool fish in them. And if you live that close, you should go. They're really nice people too. So go.
Looking for an ID on a plant I bought. Fish Room ABQ. I saw your picture. That thing is amazing. I've never even heard of that plant, but it's really cool. And then Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration says, looking for an ID on a plant that I bought Seattle area years ago. I posted it on the Steenfott Aquatics page. Please, anyone help me out. There we go. Lots of stuff. If you're on Facebook, join the group.
Yes, I adopted a Sasquatch.
You use snails on your background. I don't think I have any B-roll of any snails.
Really?
I don't think so.
I really like rabbit snails. I'm not like a big snail person. Like, I don't mind them, but I don't go out of my way for them. But I did purchase rabbit snails at one point, and I really enjoyed them. They were orange rabbit snails. Super cute.
There you go, buddy. Okay, we're going to roll again. Let's do it. Roll it. Oh, my gosh.
Look. That is, you know what? I think that's well-deserved.
Very well-deserved.
I think that is well-deserved, and I'm very happy. I'm pleased. Yeah, holy crap, indeed.
Well.
You deserve
now be
that.
sure to email steenfottaquatics at gmail.com.
In case you didn't know.
And I'll have to verify that with Matt of Fish Fam Links to verify it's you.
I'm so happy. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you. That's very cool. Very cool.
The wet spot is like Disneyland for fish nerds.
It's great. I mean, and they have great fish to purchase. That's the other thing is, I think the main reason I ever went to a fish store was to buy fish, and there's a lot of fish there that I'd buy. So I'll just put it to you like that.
Wait, what have we given away? I think we just have the 250s left.
I think so. Yeah. Wait. So
right?
we just did both the wet spots. We have Dan's. That's it, right?
No, we did 225 for the collapse. Now 225s for the wet spot. So the next one will be a 50 for the wet spot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. Ballin'.
What shoaling fish would you recommend for African butterfly fish in my 50-gallon, please? I have no chosen colors or families.
The African 7-banded barbs.
African 7-banded
They have them
barbs.
at the wet spot right now, and they're inexpensive, and they're very cool. They do not school, but they shoal, and they don't nip.
That. It shows right there when they message.
Yeah, it does. I actually just saw that. I was wondering if that
anyway,
was...
sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. No, but that's a great fish for an African... I'm going to get some eventually. Like, I've had them before. They're wonderful. They're not nippy. They're not very barb-like for being barbs, and in a good way. Like, they're very peaceful and really easy. They're hardy. I mean, they're great fish. So I can't remember the scientific name, but if you go look in the barbs, I think it's one of the first barbs they have, and they're kind of like a peachy orange color, and they get more orange as they get older, and then they have the 7 stripes on there. Really cool.
What a coincidence! The Supermod wins. It's so rigged.
Oh, she deserved it. That's okay.
That's a cool one. Yep. The 7. There's a lot of like smaller barbs that are perfectly peaceful. A lot of people think barbs and they think fin nippers.
I think it's because they think of tiger barbs, or they think of things that like we see all the time. But I specifically sought those barbs out for an African tank. So
the drape fin barb would be a really good one.
Pretty, yeah.
If you can find drape fin barbs. I don't know why they're not more popular.
Me either. They're cool.
Probably just because they have barb in the name, but they are so beautiful. They have the males have these very. I mean, it's called drape fins.
They're like
they have
rounded.
These huge rounded dorsal fins that are so cool. They're easy to spawn. Mine would spawn on the underside of Anubias leaves all the time.
Yeah, there's underrated barbs everywhere. I don't know why. Like, we just see, it's just like a neon tetra. We see the same stuff over and over. You kind of have to seek out the other, like, that's what I did. When I was looking for West African stuff, I just started Googling West African schooling fish and getting deep down on these random lists. And then once I found something that I thought, okay, it's been seen in Aquaria, I started Googling where you could find it for sale. So, went down a lot of rabbit holes that way.
Buddy.
What?
Farted.
Oh,
Mitchell Broom, what's up? Says drape fin barbs are awesome and so calm and pretty easy to breed. I wasn't even trying to breed mine, and they were dropping eggs. I didn't bring any. I wasn't spawning fish at that time, so I was just like, hey, cool. Like 1 or 2 would make it every time. Yes, Claire says black ruby barbs are legit awesome. Yes.
Those are really pretty.
Anytime someone says they want to get a tiger barb, I say no. Get the black ruby barb because they're exactly the same except they look better and they're not as big of jerks.
Oh,
hey, here's one for you. What other fish can be put with blue acara the same size?
You could do other types of acara. You could do like the bujerkina, which is a yellow banded acara. You could do royal acaras, which is the diademas. You could do like I did cupid cichlids. They're great. I love cupid cichlids. I did guanacara.
Cupido
cichlids. Guanacara. I did pikes. So I kept regani, notophthalmus, compressiceps. All kinds of stuff. I feel like the electric blue acara might be the most versatile fish with the amount of things you can keep with it. I kept tetras. My watermelon tetras were all in with the acara. God, I kept my chocolate cichlid at one point was in there, so much bigger fish. I've kept both ends, and then lots of geophagus, sveni. I've done gymnogeos, so the list goes on. You could pretty much keep anything that isn't going to either bully it or get eaten by it. So no pencil fish, probably. That's about it.
Pony Girl says, I love my dwarf golden barbs. We were just talking about those yesterday. I said I wanted to get some.
Yeah. Yep.
Very cool. Keyhole cichlids
Keyhole.
is a good one.
I had a pair of keyholes that were at one point in with my acaras too.
Rainbow cichlids.
Keyholes are underrated.
We just did a video about one that would probably be pretty good.
Yep.
If you didn't catch last weekend's video, check it out.
Check.
Not only will you see some cool cichlids, you'll see the best looking tetras you've ever seen in your life.
Oh my gosh, it's worth the watch just for the tetras. Even though it's not their video, they kind of shine.
Benjamin says, where did you find this girl? She's like an encyclopedia with no ending.
I'm everyone's phone a friend. I always make a joke like my brain is full of useless information, but if anybody ever needs to phone a friend for any type of game show, right here.
Johnny says, what is the last day to order from the Westbot? I'm actually not sure. It should be on their website, and maybe if Emily is still here, she can tell us.
Was it like 13th? Or?
No, I think Dan's ends on like the 15th.
Maybe that was Dan's that I'm thinking of.
That's why we're doing the giveaway this week instead of next week, so you can have time to get your orders in.
They will not be accepting orders from December 20th to December 31st, and the orders will resume on January 1st.
Can you check Dan?
Yes.
Danley the manly.
Oh, I love when people say that.
Me too. That's why I say it.
So for Dan, orders placed after December 16th will start shipping January 3rd. And they're pausing shipments for Canadians until next spring. So, sorry. If you're in
Canada.
Yes, he said thank you to all of his Canadian customers, but that's the way it is.
She's very smart. She makes Bob streams so much more knowledgeable.
That's very nice.
It's very true, too.
I don't know about that, but thank you. That is extremely nice. I appreciate that. I just love fish.
Did your watermelon tetras turn red? We never got watermelon tetras.
My watermelon tetras, so I had a very good mix. I think I bought 15, I believe, initially. I got a really good deal on them. I got them back when they were way cheaper than they are now. And I think I had like 6 males, and then the rest were females. And the males were, when I turned the lights on in the morning, I made sure I was standing right in front of that tank because the males are blood red. Their entire bodies are blood red and their tails are black. And they'll stay that way for the first hour or so, and they'll start, flashing for the females. Throughout the day, every now and then, they'll kind of turn on and off, but they're even pretty when they're not fired up. They're like a pinkish color, but they're really cool fish, and they don't bother anybody, and they school pretty tightly, too. So they're pretty nice fish. I recommend them highly. They're just expensive now, unfortunately, or more expensive.
How old do Bosmanis need to be to breed? So that's a very loaded question. There's very many factors. Like if you have like your egg and you just let it go the natural route, it's going to take a lot longer than if you're feeding it 4 times a day, doing daily water changes. But they can spawn very young. I would say like 7 months, 6 months. If you're feeding them well and they're growing well, you could probably have them spawning at like 7 months ish.
That's nice. I didn't even know that.
They're very slow growers, so they're not like other fish that can spawn after like 4 or 5 months.
Let's see. Davo said my dwarf amber barbs, African butterfly barbs, and golden dwarf barbs are all no nippers. Yeah, there's plenty of barbs that don't nip. It's just all the main ones that you see all the time are nippy as hell. unfortunately. They're pretty. They're just nippy.
Someone's asking Leo what he gets at Costco. He gets a job.
A paycheck? That's what he gets. Insurance benefits, I'm sure.
I thought he was going to give us a Costco membership. Yeah, I wonder what happened to that.
I always would get one, and then I'd go one time. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? And buy like a Pendleton blanket. I'm like, why did I do that? I could have just done that on Amazon. What's wrong with me?
How many dwarf neons in a 25 in a 29? So I personally would not keep them in a 29. I know a lot of people do, but they get a lot bigger than people think. When you buy them in a pet store, they're like an inch, but they'll get up to like 3 inches.
I had a male that was 4.5 inches one time.
And when you start getting into schooling numbers, that shrinks a 29-gallon tank really fast.
And they're quick. They like to move. They like to move.
So one of the issues we have with rainbows is that they're very spastic, right? They
run into stuff.
They're kind of herky-jerky. They're always running into stuff. So if you don't give them a lot of room, they're always just going to bash into the side of the aquarium. And this is even if you have like aquariums like next to each other. If you're feeding the aquarium next to it, they'll try to like go through the glass, and they always end up hurting themselves. They run into hardscape. This is why, like on my rainbow tanks, I don't have like large pieces of wood in the upper water column, because they would always crash and break their mouths on them. Could you do it? Yes. I wouldn't do more than 8. But I also would make sure that the top half of the aquarium is wide open. And plants are okay if you have floating plants or tall plants.
Frankly, I would try and keep it. Anyways, I would try and keep it female heavy, but the females don't get nearly as deep bodied as the males. If you plan on keeping them there like forever. But I kept my dwarf neons in a 75, and I felt like that was appropriate for them when they were full grown, because like I said, I had a male that was almost 4.5 inches, and he was giant, and he was dwarf, huge.
Mitchell Broom says, I typically tell people, so Mitchell Broom is in Atlanta. So
Atlanta.
We'll be going there someday to do a fish room tour.
There we go.
I don't know when.
Stay tuned, buddy. We're coming over.
But he knows.
Okay. Well,
I typically tell Bosemani rainbows can spawn when they first get a hint of color. It's just going to be small, rare spawns until they get older. Yeah. All right. Any new people? You have 1 minute. Wait,
Pound
what is it? Pound wet spot.
Pound the wet spot. You have 1 minute to do it.
To put pound wet spot in chat, we're going to roll again. This is going to be for the big one, the 5-0.
The fuzz. The Jakes.
Oh, man.
There you go. Really stretch it out.
Put my feet up.
Spread it out. Spread it on. That's literally my job. Unload trucks. To go check
BBA says, like the stream, you fish freaks. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Susie, I'm not sure what's going on with your account. I'll have to look.
Did it get weird?
All right. There's a lot of people entered in this one.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many people are here because I stopped keeping that on the screen, but over 200. There we go.
You guys don't have anything better to do? No, I'm just kidding. Please don't leave.
Like we do?
JK.
Like we have anything better to do?
I would be sitting here doing this without people talking to me otherwise. So
multiple entries will not give you multiple entries. So
Word.
You only need to type it once.
You don't need to pound the wet spot any more than one time. Okay? One time.
This is the fastest I've ever seen your chat. No. It's faster when I say pick a number between 1 and 200.
Every time I see boots cats. I just laugh now. I just love it. Like, it really makes me happy.
And then someone will start putting in numbers before I say to start, and then everyone else thinks it's time to start, and everyone starts spamming numbers, and it goes on for like 5 minutes before people stop. Yeah. And then I have to be like, okay, now put your number in.
Simon did not say, all right? What we learn.
Aquatics 87 still here doing water changes. All right.
Yeah, takes a while sometimes, doesn't it?
All right, here we go. Rolling it. John Monroe.
Ooh, what a pretty picture. What a
pretty, it does have
pretty
a nice
background.
A nice icon there.
Looks
Is
very
John
tranquil.
Here? Let's see if John is here.
Where are you at, homie?
At John. He's here.
You won, John.
1 minute to say something. Run back to the computer.
Hurry up. Put your drink down.
Hopefully he's not going to the bathroom.
Uh-oh. I hope it's not
That's going to take a while.
It's going to be a while.
We got one more. Yeah, I thought about giving away some shrimp and maybe some other stuff, but I really don't want to ship.
I love that he says, I was thinking about giving you guys more, and then I thought, nah.
No, because I was in the fish room feed today, and I was like, I've got so many GD cherry shrimp.
Any tank and just scoop them out.
I was like, man, I should give some of these away. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to ship in December.
But if anybody wants some and you live locally.
There's John. All right, John. All you got to do,
Woo!
You know the drill. Email me, steenfottaquatics@gmail.com.
Good job, John. Way to win.
And, yeah, we'll get you taken care of. $50 from the wet spot. Don't forget to use the code. Mm-hmm. What is the code? Steenfott 10? No, you want Steenfott Holiday.
Yeah, that's the code for the holiday. You can use that as a new code.
I can't believe I didn't say that at the beginning of the stream.
Guys,
I've got a new code for the wet spot.
Yeah.
If you've used my old one, it's only... Here's how it works. If you use Steenfott Aquatics, you get 10% off. And if you reorder within the next 2 weeks, I get credit for anything you do. Right? So that's pretty cool. But you can only use it once. If you've already used that, you can now use Steenfott Holiday, I think until the end of this week. Word. Which is, I think it goes till the 14th. So you have the next 4 days, maybe the 15th.
It should be till Friday, right? Which is the 15th.
If it's not, I'll ask if we can make it Friday. Because Friday's payday. Like, it should we work on Friday.
Just got paid.
Steenfott Holiday, 10% off the wet spot. And you get little freebies. If you use my code as well. So 10% off and some samples and freebies. And I don't know what they are. So it's going to be random. I wonder if anyone has ever injured themselves racing back to the keyboard, pulling a groin.
Oh, God.
I think Legion Aquatics pulled both his groins coming back for a giveaway.
I don't want to pull any groin. That sounds horrible.
Aquatics 87, who spawns a lot of stuff, says, my Geophagus redhead Tapaho, a redheaded Tapaho, just spawned this morning. There are the biggest cichlid eggs I've ever seen.
Yeah, so mine spawned a few times. I had a pair, and they do have very large eggs. Unfortunately, mine never made it. They ate the eggs, or the other stuff in the tank ate them. But yeah, they do have very large eggs. That's true. Mine were they were young. I think that was the problem. Is they paired up young, and they spawned a few times, and then kind of I see #condoms. What?
Oh, that's what we should have done.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah, it would have been good.
The new hashtag is going to be #Dansfish. Dansfish.
No, Leo, Candy did not get the other Tetra yet. It's still here being depressed. It'll happen, though. It'll make its way.
Pound Dansfish. Who's been a great supporter of the channel as well, and I'm so glad to see that his business has been doing well and growing. Did you ever get any more Hyphesibricon Nigodagao? No.
They're very expensive.
Yeah, the wet spot has them.
Yeah. This is another fish that I got when I initially got.
What's the other place that has them for cheaper, though?
Imperial.
Imperial has them for cheaper.
They're $17 a piece at Imperial, I believe, or $16 or something like that.
No, they're like 17.
Yeah, around that. But because you can only buy them in 3-packs, it's $50 for a 3-pack, which you need at least 6. I'd say you need at least 10. These are small tetras. R2 don't seem nervous or upset, but I know that they be doing. What?
Susie Q, this is rated PG. She says, ha ha ha, I'll pound Dan. Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to go over here. I'm good.
Too late. She deleted her comment, but it was too late. It's on the internet now forever.
You're a quick reader. Quick draw McGraw over here. I missed that. Well, it's because I can't read because I'm blind, but that's fine. That's fine.
Wow.
I know, jeez. I like it. It's an interesting stream we have here. Hey-o.
Yeah.
Hey-o. That's the correct response. That's funny.
Ugh, it's getting a little warm in here.
Yeah, I know, really. Gosh. Hot and bothered. Okay.
That shouldn't be on the floor.
No, probably not.
Dan is a good-looking guy. I agree. He's a great hugger, too.
He is a hugger, and he's so nice. Dan's so nice. He's fun to talk to fish to. I love having good fish conversations with people, and he is one that I had a lengthy checkerboard cichlid conversation We were talking about the woes of that fish. See, I'm not alone.
Okay, I gotta look something up here real quick. You got the chat. You're in charge.
God. Tell it to the person who can't read. Dan is going to make sure there's only one fish in the bag during the pounding. That's interesting. That's funny. What? Oh my God, this is...
They sold out.
I'm not repeating that. And
Which
that
one?
says it to what Leo just said.
Where's Leo? Dan is the man?
No. Down.
Oh, Dan can get you wet too?
Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I got a big hug from Dan at the open house. Yeah, he's a two-handed hugger. I like that. He's nice. My friend Carly is like that. She's a hugger like that. They take
Mel,
hugging seriously.
I thought I knew someone that was selling those. Maybe it's
What is it?
the Brevrostris Corey.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know. Tanley the
I
Manly.
think maybe here I saw him.
Is Dan here? I don't know. Is Dan here?
Probably not. I wish he was.
He's probably burning that midnight oil. Well, it's 6:03, but you know, it's dark, so it feels like
It's 7:03 where Dan is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's true. I forget about that. 1 hour.
I hope we can invite it back next year. That'd be fun. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Looking for Corey's. No, they don't have me. I could have swore they had him. Well, I'll keep my eye out.
Yeah, I point out lots of things that he then likes to put a giant spotlight on, Zen. That's very accurate.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Bob, do you have any hats or other merch laying around in storage?
That was like, I wear it. Like, I don't think we have
She's confiscated most of my extra stuff.
I just take everything. Shocking. Dan's busy making a list of who wants to pound him.
All you have to do is in chat put at
Whoever.
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Daniel Somerville, Danielle Velez, and Dan something else I can't pronounce. And I'm not going to try to butcher any more names. There are 3 Dans and a Daniel in chat. Monday Night Raw and Steenfott. Oh my gosh. So there's Monday Night Raw. There's Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
I can't compete with all this.
I mean, and Raw that's substantial.
Raw hasn't been good since the 90s.
That's
though.
when I watched it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Did I miss? Nope, I did not. I wonder why that was highlighted.
Give real hugs or don't do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the little side hug. Yeah, that's gross. It's like, thanks for the wasted effort. Appreciate it.
Hey, Dan, and Daniel. I like that.
That is funny. Boots cats.
I want a Steenfott hat. Ever since Texas Fish Room made them for him, I still have some somewhere.
I don't know.
I don't see Jeff anymore. I've asked him a couple times about a year ago, but I don't really see him anymore. I think he's still a member of my channel, too. Stopped watching in 05, just started up again. I don't think I could get into it.
Oh yeah, that's convenient, huh? There it is, right there. Yeah.
See, I can't wear my hats on the stream
That's
because
why.
of the blue screen.
Yep.
But there's the one I wear, right here on my desk.
Word.
Chelsea, what other tetra would go good with my Congos in the tank with the puffer, the Cross River?
Well, you're not gonna like my answer.
It's gonna be Waddy Eye,
No.
blueberry tetra.
Well,
It's gonna be get rid of the Congos.
I'm not a big regular Congo fan just because I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. But you of course have the African tetra selections, which are like the Phenacogrammus, the Aroniakis, the Fantastique, But do you want to spend $30 to $40 a piece on these fish? Probably not. Another good, it's a South American tetra, but the Margite, Hyphestabrychon margite, I also used to keep those. It's the bleeding blue tetra, and they actually are blue. So they kind of remind me of an emperor tetra with the body shape. They have like a dark blue-black line, like a really thick lateral line, and then they have like a sheen, like a blue sheen over their whole body. They're really pretty, and they're not that expensive. It can be a little difficult to find them, like it's hit or miss, but they're a really cool option, and they're not like common looking, and they're very peaceful. And that's why I would recommend them, because they're very chill.
Hey, I told you to get the Congos, not her.
I don't dislike Congos. I've kept them before. They're very boisterous. I feel like they almost, if you keep them, they need to be a centerpiece themselves. If you have other centerpiece fish, I feel like they almost take away from that because of how fast they move. They're very, very active.
Somebody asked why Fish Fam Link is not a mod, and it's because I was told that it doesn't need to be a mod to do what it does. If that is inaccurate, Matt or Mandy, let me know.
Well, that's a good question for you. What can I breed in outdoor summer ponds? I like the idea of guppies and cherry shrimp, but don't know what other options are. There are a lot of options.
A lot of options. With guppies, there's endlers. I've done, what do I have out there right now? We've got rice fish.
There's white clouds out there, I think.
And we've got gold white clouds out there right now.
Yeah.
And
white clouds are good. That's a good option.
It was frozen over like 3-4 inches, and they're just fine.
Underneath.
Surprisingly enough, the gold barbs are still alive out there.
I saw those the other day, and I was very surprised.
Gold barbs?
Yeah.
I mean, we've had...
It's been freezing a lot.
Like literally like 3-4 inches of ice
I've
over
knocked
the tubs.
on the ice, and I see them underneath. The rice fish are like suspended. They're like barely moving, but...
Yeah, I've got gold barbs with the gold fish.
Oh, the rice fish. There's rice fish out in the ponds, too. They do.
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
I said we got rice fish.
I'm just ignoring him, so it's fine.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
No, rice fish are great, though. All those. What else? There was something else we had out there for a long time. What was out there? Oh, the goodyids.
I mean, the brine shrimp are still going.
Yeah. And cherry shrimp. I mean, we brought those in. But...
Legion Aquatics says, Bob, I just pulled my groin after running to my computer.
Oh, God, not again. Didn't you learn the first 12 times?
We need FFL to ban Nightbob and Nightbot. This will be the one and done with Nightbot.
Yeah,
I guarantee
it's
it.
Underwhelming, isn't it?
I like that it spams my links, my affiliate links. That's the only thing I like.
Yeah, that doesn't really make it worth it.
The giveaway, I think I actually like StreamYard's giveaway feature a little bit better, but we'll see.
Have you ever kept pink lemonade tetra? We were toying with the idea of getting some, but no, I have not kept them yet. And
it have to be one of those things where we get like 1 or 2 per order, and then maybe after a year we can have a good
slowly build. I think the pink lemonades, are they 35? I think they're 35 a piece. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's.
I remember
that's
thinking
an expensive
it was
school of fish.
It was odd that they were that much, and then the pastel lilies were only 28.
Whoa! I see some shenanigans going on here. Sorry to interrupt. My LFS wants $10 a cherry shrimp.
Where are you
If
living?
I got $10 for cherry shrimp,
dude,
we'd be millionaires.
Let's just move wherever this person is and go sell these for $10 a piece. Where is that? That's insane. I like that you say wants, because that implies that you would never give them that, which good for you, because that's ridiculous.
This is interesting. I did not know this. Gold barbs were developed from a mainland Chinese fish.
Interesting.
Fish Fam Link giveaway wheel is a lot of fun. I do think it's a lot of fun. It just takes a really long time if there's a lot of people. If you got 300 people on that wheel, it's the wheel that Steven uses, right? The wheel I see all at wheel. So it like spins, and then it takes a person off. It spins, takes a person off. Spins, takes a person off till there's one left.
That would take forever.
And yeah, with like 200 people on that wheel.
That would take forever. I mean, give me
a
hat with names that would take about the same amount of time.
I could be wrong, but.
Jeez Louise. Hi, Danny.
Danny Aquatics, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Dan.
Just Dan?
Me or Ken?
I was going to say, is it just Dan's? Yeah, I never know. Danny. What is that? Oh.
This person's saying $14.
This.
What? You're pushing buttons. You're pushing buttons, man.
I just right-clicked on something. I don't know.
You don't have to do the wheel of you lose. That's just how some people use it. Oh, see, I have no idea.
Oh, you can like do it so it just spins and picks one person?
Apparently I got some learnings to do.
That would be easy. That'd be really easy. wait, I just saw something that...
Gold barbs in nature are green.
$5.99 for Bloody Mary shrimp. Mine are coming from an award-winning shrimp breed. Yeah. See, I was gonna say I'm very used to $6 for like a Bloody Mary or say that's very common, but 10 just seems like offensive to me. I don't know.
All right, to all the winners out there, I've only received one email.
Come on, guys.
Just one.
Come on.
Tristan. The only person I've got an email from is Tristan.
Good for you, Tristan.
I got one from Zenny, but that doesn't count. I don't know why she's emailing
God.
me. You can literally message me whenever she wants.
Rude of you.
My LFS recently had wild gold barbs. They were, of course, not gold. That would be very fitting to the hobby where every redfish that's named red is yellow.
I get so mad.
Especially in the cichlid community. It's so annoying.
The wadi, the blueberry tetra, they're red for the most part. Like, what part of a blueberry
they're
is
super red.
Like,
there's blue, but...
It's like barely any. I'm like, where blueberry? Can we say strawberry? Because that would make more sense, honestly. I thought about that.
I have gold barbs. They eat all my dang plants. I'm glad I never put them inside then. I honestly forgot they were out there, so I didn't bring them in when they got cold.
I did too, and then when I saw them, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Oops, irresponsible fish keeper here.
Luckily, they're all right. There's some of them are.
Meanwhile, I got 10 zebra babutii shrimp online for $40 plus $60 shipping.
Oh, jeez. So they become a little more expensive.
Any experience with the purple Harlequin rasboras? I've never kept the purple Harlequin rasboras, as they've always looked like regular rasboras to me.
I did keep them, but I kept them. I don't even want to say I kept them. I had them for such a short period of time before I got rid of them because they didn't fit and it didn't make sense for what I was doing. So I don't even know. I don't know how they would have done long term, but it was a very brief moment in time.
The inside of a blueberry is red.
Sometimes.
Still kind of a stretch.
But they're so red, predominantly red, that it doesn't make any sense. Like the Hyphesta bricon margite, the bleeding blue, they're blue. So I get that. Bleeding blue makes a lot of sense, but I don't buy the blueberry
All right,
thing.
Danielle, I am sorry. Danielle says, I missed the instructions. I heard my name, but I didn't think I was a winner. That is correct. I'm sorry. We were looking to see if Dan from Dansfish was in chat, so I just searched for Dan, and Dan found Danielle, and that's how your name came to be. I apologize.
It's his fault, obviously. His fault.
But if you do pound Dansfish, you could be entered into the next giveaway.
Got another one.
I don't know how long I'm going to run this stream, so it could happen at any time.
It could be any moment, guys. It's still rigged.
The inside of a blue tetra is also red.
That's probably accurate. That is probably accurate. Clown killies.
I can literally buy a cherry shrimp for the equivalent of less than $2. Yeah, I mean, they're like $5 where I'm at.
I now can't imagine even buying a cherry shrimp with the amount of cherry shrimp that we have. Like, there would never be a purpose. We could put it like this. If we wanted to start feeding things cherry shrimp, like every day, we could do that. And it would be endless.
Have I bred clown killies? No. Have they spawned in my tanks? Yes. A long, long time ago, I had a 33-gallon long, which I still have is in one of my favorite size tanks. But this was like my plant overgrow tank. So the whole thing was just mashed full of tanks. And in that tank were Norman's lamp-eye killifish, clown killifish, and some other small fish. And every once in a while, I would always see like a new clown killie or a new lamp-eye killifish. They both spawned in there. And that's where my auto spawned in there too. The only time I've ever had my auto spawn was in that tank.
Must have been nice. You probably had more than one, huh?
I did have more than one. Takes more than one to make them.
Must be nice for you, huh? I'm a little jealous.
Mitchell Broom says, Legion Aquatics, yes, if you give them a lot of floating plants. I used Riccia, and I had Riccia in that tank too. It was actually growing all over. I had Hamburg matin filters on each side, and on one side was Riccia growing all over the sponge, and on the other side was Monte Carlo growing up and over and around. It was actually pretty neat.
Never gotten Monte Carlo to grow ever, not one time.
Not only have I never bred Phenacogrammus, I've never owned Phenacogrammus.
Even as much as I am in love with them and talk about them, I have never owned them either. That price tag is very offensive. Just it's a lot.
It's offensive.
I'm offended by it.
All right, we got 225 people here and only 149 entered to win.
What's up with that? You guys don't want free stuff? That's weird.
Pound that Dansfish.
Oh, boy. There we go.
Cichlids 23. There you go. Remember? Cichlids 23?
What? Oh, yeah.
Kurt?
Yeah. Yep. Sorry. I had a momentary.
Man Candy. Candy Man.
Candyman. That reminds me of Bobby.
Man.
I'm your little Candyman. That is one of my favorite moments in all of King of the Hill. Oh, my God. I love it. Oh, boy. I love when I can crack myself up like that.
Baby Briner probably too big.
For what?
Clown
Clown
Achilles. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Aquatica 87 says, I never win anything. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, no kidding, me either.
But I can't complain because I get a lot of free stuff. So
I do now by proxy. So, you know, co-sign on that.
C20. Oh, I like that. C23. I think I know this, but I hope the 23 is for Michael Jordan.
Here's hoping.
It better be.
Like Jordan.
And it better not be for that other doofer.
I don't even. Ugh.
I found 6 you say that word.
Araniakis.
Mixed with my Congos for $40. That's
Excuse me?
That's a good find. I believe it.
Wait,
too.
what? Who did this? Who? Where did you see this? Where are you seeing this? Did I miss it?
Any tips on breeding cherry shrimp since you have so many? The reason we have so many is because we feed probably 3 times a day. So there's never a shortage of food.
No. They were in tubs too, so like we have a tub full. I couldn't even quantify how many are in there because it's dark in there and you can't see. You can't see.
You are so lucky I'm blocking this.
Oh my God,
Do
no,
you smell it
I
now?
just got it. I didn't get the first one, but I got, my smelling is
Are you
off
feeling
too.
okay, buddy?
I've broken my nose multiple times. I barely smell anything. I barely breathe, honestly.
What do you get into, dude? That is rancid.
He licks stuff off the ground and whatnot.
Rancid.
It's not fresh, that's for sure.
You haven't even owned Phenacogrammus interruptus, the regular Congo
Oh, yeah.
tetras.
I've owned those. I've never had any of the good ones. Like the Araniakis.
I
the
think so, actually. I think I had for a minute. I think somebody turned in a bunch of giant ones at my local fish store back when I had one.
That's when I got mine.
And I got them for really cheap.
Yep, that's when I got mine too, because I got full-grown males for like nothing, for like $5 or something like that.
Someone said Dan is here, but no, I don't see him. Is
Bobby
he here?
Hill, that's right.
Oh, Dan is here.
Hey!
Whoop whoop.
The talk of the town.
I want Dan's fish to enter pound Dan's fish,
Yeah.
and I want Dan to win.
Oh my God, please let Dan win. Dan, enter and I want you to win.
How funny would that be?
And then you take some fish home.
Ever stick your hand in a tub of cherries? Yes, it is the coolest thing ever. They basically like clean you.
They'll each, they will just go all over everything forever. It's fun watching them all go to food.
Here. There's lots of Dans here now for some reason. I'm back. What I missed? Well, we're about to draw this thing. I think we'll give it 5 minutes.
625. That last one was 5. Wait.
Pound Dan's fish. Just.
God, that's aggressive. Jesus, Dan's so nice.
Is it Dan or Johnny? It's Dan. Well, I guess it could be Johnny.
It's probably Dan.
It could be Johnny, but
Wasn't
Johnny
Johnny-
usually uses his own
Wasn't
account.
Johnny on earlier? I don't
No,
know.
that was a different Johnny.
Oh.
That was Johnny Best that won.
Oh, that's right.
He won the membership last week.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
You know what? And since we're giving stuff away. Oh, no. Never mind.
What?
I was going to add another giveaway, but I can't.
Oh, my God.
Whoops.
Calm down.
I forgot it doesn't let me do that anymore.
Calm down.
Dan, people want to pound you. It's true. Someone said it in chat. Someone said I'd pound Dan.
Yeah, that was a thing that
we won't
happened.
say who. Suzuki.
Oh, my God.
Excuse me. Whew.
What a pain in the
Better
rear this
drink some
guy
water.
is. Why do we keep him around?
We still got 200 some people here and only
I know,
168
what the heck
entries.
Is that about? There's been a time.
Dan's a blusher. He is a blusher.
Blush, Dan. You got a good reason.
Okay, but do we need to re-enter? You need to put in pound Dansfish just once. One time. It will not penalize you if you do it more than once, but it will also not help you in any way. Have I ever stuck my hand in a tank of Pandagara? Yes, and they didn't swarm me, as I would say, like the Gara Gara? Is that the doctor fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gara Gara are definitely.
They do jump on you though. They will like jump on. I've had them like jump on me before, but never like stay.
Dansfish is one word. One word. Dansfish. One word.
Spaghetti.
We had spaghetti last night.
And meatballs. Again. So good.
Guys, Dan is here.
We're supposed to pound Dan or his fish.
You pound Dan and then you get some of his fish.
That's how that works. That's the way.
Bob, when was the last time you ate cake in the corner? Probably the last time I was at Fishtoberfest and ate cake. There was no cake last time I was there, so it was the first time.
That's fun.
I get made fun of for eating fish or eating cake in a corner because I was standing in the corner of Oktoberfest, but I was standing over LRB's table because he had a booth and he had left, and his booth was in the corner. But instead of standing behind his table, I was just standing next to it, which happened to be in the corner.
Well,
and I did spend most of the day in the corner.
That's where you belong, in the corner. You're in trouble.
You know,
you're in
the corner is my place to be.
I swear my eyes by this one. I just can't read anymore.
What did I see on Dan's Fish that I said we should get? Oh, it's probably still in my cart. The blue Kochu tetras.
Yeah, they're a great deal. They're $7. They're so pretty, the Kochus. And they have this really pretty pink, like at the end, at the base of their tail, it just gets, the blue turns into this like bright pink purple. It's so pretty. You can't see it in pictures. It really is so much better in real life. And they're really active and pretty fish.
Yeah, blue Kochu tetras for $6.99 is a great deal.
Yes, they are. I would always find like one contaminant.
And
at the
I happen
store.
to know because I was wanting to buy them. You can get 17 of them in the medium box. So it's only $45 for shipping for 17 of them.
And they look nice. They got a good size. I recommend them. They're the Notice Borkai.
Notice Borchai.
Super pretty.
Got 15 Kochus from Dan a couple weeks ago. I put them in a 75 community. Gorgeous fish.
Yes.
Yeah, that's such a good price.
I'm stoked to hear that. It's a great, what a good deal and what a cool fish to have. Like, I like it in a 75. That's what I had mine in, a 75.
I thought Bob was in a Corridors phase. How come you're all about Tetras now? I'm still all about Corridors. There's not very many out there available that I don't already have now.
I'm kind of like really into the Tetras, and I think regardless, like, you know, we both have stuff in there and we both like it and we both end up seeing them, whether it's ours or theirs.
Have you seen the new Tetras coming out? Like,
they're stupid.
How can you not be a Tetra? Hey, buddy, calm down.
It's been a long time since we've had.
It's time.
The amount of Tetras. Oh,
it's time.
Jeez. Okay.
It's time. Here we go. Okay. We're rolling it. 176 people. Your odds of winning are 1 in 175. Let's roll it. Boom. Oh. Is that even allowed?
I don't know about that. How does that work? Like,
there you go, Matt. That'll be an easy one to verify. Do you have any CW111? No, the price at $200 is still too much.
Candy. 110 for spotted Congos locally, eh?
Wait, who? What? Where?
Candy said that locally she's got a lead for spotted Congos for $110. That's a really good deal.
That is a good deal.
And I like local because then, you know, local. Just ship. I like that, Candy. We have to talk. We will talk more. Maybe I'll just come over and I'll pop over with that Tetra
Fish
and we'll have a
Fam Link
conversation.
says, "Oh my, were you keeping track of all the winners? Because I sure wasn't."
Yeah, I've got them written on a list.
Okay, good. Told you it's rigged. I'm okay if you pick someone else. You won, man.
No, that's
So don't say it's okay. You need a definitive. You need to say I'll take it or give it to someone else. No, it's okay. No passive aggressiveness, one way or the other.
No passive aggressiveness.
He's not using my tool. He's using Nightbot. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
The first and last time.
Yeah.
And the first time Kenny has never won anything on a giveaway.
Really, I'm a little bit confused here. Little bit confused.
You do that, Chelsea. See you soon. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to bring Candy her Tetra.
Oh.
We're going to have a conversation. I guess you can come if you want. But...
Well, yeah, she's making steak.
Did she say that?
No, but she's gonna.
Oh, that's nice. You like to be told what you're doing, Candy? He does that to me, too.
Ask her.
He tells me to make dinner all the time.
Pick again in caps. Okay, we're going again. And if Kenny wins, we're going to go again.
That's funny.
Oh, no, okay. I'll give some last-minute times. Okay, people. Pound Dansfish, one word.
That's nice. This is a very, very thoughtful thing to give it up for others.
And everybody give thanks to Fish Fam Link for donating his gift.
That was a selfless thing to do, my friend.
I was donated a gift, a $100 Dan's gift card once, and it was the nicest thing ever. So
that is really nice.
I know how it feels to
That's sweet.
be on the receiving end of that. So whoever wins next, be sure to thank Fish Fam Link.
Yes, that's very cool.
And we're going to roll it.
Here we go. Oh, I'm excited.
I hope it's Fish Fam Link again.
Then you're keeping it. You have to.
He's still eligible.
You have to if you get it again.
Wait.
Oh, maybe not.
Interest.
I should
oh,
try
I
and
know.
win
I
it.
know.
I
Okay,
should have
here.
entered. Damn it.
Here we go. 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 Okay, you ready? You ready?
No. Yeah.
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Hoved?
Hoved Aquatics?
Hoved?
Ho VD.
I'm sitting here really struggling.
No,
internally.
this is it. Ho VD Aquatics.
That's it, for sure. How did you know? That's
a ho with
perfect.
VD. Who would have guessed?
I don't know how that took a quick turn, didn't it? That went left field.
Waiting, he's got 1 minute.
Time is counting down.
1 minute. Run in from the bathroom or wherever you're at. Scruffy City Aquatics. You did not win, my friend.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that didn't happen. I'm sorry. It happens. It happens when it doesn't happen.
Here, there he is.
Hey!
Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations, buddy.
Again, be sure to email steenfottaquatics@gmail.com and with the $50 gift card you won. Put that in the comments or in the email.
Exciting.
And that was our last one.
I know, anticlimactic. It's all over.
Now everyone's going to leave.
It's all over now. Bye.
Everyone's
Bye,
leaving.
everybody. Thanks for waiting and hoping. It's okay.
Don't pull your groin.
Yeah, don't do that.
And sorry for making fun of your name.
VD is here. That's great.
All right, well, that's all we got for you. That's all
she wrote.
I just got a bunch of Bleeding Heart and Diamond Tetras during yesterday's water change. Wait. Oh, I just lost a bunch of Bleeding Heart and Diamond Tetras.
Wait,
water change
why?
because I forgot to add Prime.
No.
Luckily, the cichlids in the tank were fine.
I'm sorry.
You know,
that sucks.
today, was it today? Or maybe it was yesterday. I was like, I took a shower and I'm like, well, we're not doing water changes today because the amount of chlorine, like I could smell it. I could feel it. It was disgusting. And we had to put off water changes.
Yep. Sometimes when there's that nastiness, you got to be careful. But then again, sometimes you don't know. So
Not fair. 2 full-minute lags. 2 minute of lag. Well, we did start the contest like a half hour ago for Dansfish.
Yeah,
like 15 minutes ago. So, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Gotta show up at the start.
Yeah. You gotta sit and wait the whole time.
Just kidding. I know it kind of sucks.
Yep.
There's the Phenocogrammus.
What? Yep. Oh God. And that's not even the best they can look.
This is
like,
about the worst video I took of them.
Yeah, like that's not. I mean, really, and they still just look so nice. They look so nice.
Claire, thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Amazing live feed. It was great.
Well, thank you. Have a good night.
Yep. I hope you all have a great week. Congrats to all the winners. Thanks to Dansfish, the Wet Spot, and Aquarium Co-op. Super awesome. Really appreciate it. And I guess we'll see you again next week. Christmas is Christmas is in 2 weeks on a Monday. Still kind of iffy, 50-50. I'm thinking we probably will, but there's a chance that we won't. But we'll know for sure by next week.
And this is my channel. I don't have a channel. This is it for me.
Yes, Chelsea doesn't have a channel yet, does she? Nope, she gets paid to be on this channel.
I get an allowance to be on this channel.
All right, folks, that's it. See you later. And now a word from our sponsors.
30 Wings is a simple concept. We bring adults and children together in a structured format to enhance the lives of these children through one-on-one friendships. People ask me, Gail, how did you come up with such a life-altering program? And I tell them I spent a lot of time alone as a kid. My father was a traveling salesman. My mother, out of necessity, was a whore. During adolescence, I hungered for guidance from a committed, caring adult. A mere 12 years ago, I was a raging alcoholic. To make matters worse, I had a massive drug addiction, no money, no job, no hope. But at that moment, I knew what I had to do.
Used to be addicted to pills. Now, I'm addicted to helping.
And when you're addicted to helping, you don't need an intervention.
Because sometimes in life, everybody needs...
Saving Grace!